Hey, good evening. Welcome to the Crestwood School Board District meeting. I'd like to call the meeting to order at 7 p.m. Mr. Secretary, can we get a roll call?
Trustee Amon here. Trustee Berry?
Here.
Trustee Baydoun?
Here.
Trustee Fawaz is not here. Trustee Saba?
Here.
Trustee Williamson?
Here.
Madam President?
We have a roll call?
We do.
Thank you. Trustee Fawaz sends her regards. She's unable to attend today's meeting. Next up is the Pledge of Allegiance. And leading us in the pledge today, we have our Early Childhood Center students, Farah Hashem, Rida El Nali, and Jenna Farhat. You guys want to come up here with your teachers? And then can you guys introduce yourselves or tell us,
Miss Mana, GSRP teacher.
welcome?
Miss Layla, GSRP teacher.
Welcome.
Miss Iman, GSRP.
Welcome, thank you. Okay, we're gonna face the flag right over here.
Do you want them to stand here?
Yeah, that's fine, wherever they want.
Okay, hold on,
Okay.
go back here.
I bet they practiced.
And just let us know when you're ready. 1, 2, 3.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Excellent job. And I have these certificates for you.
That's
So,
the
Farah?
cutest thing.
Farah, here you go, thank you. And we have Rida. Thank you so much.
Oh, you guys did such a nice job.
And Jenna. Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
And thank you to the teachers and the parents. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Are there parents with us today? Thank you, guys. Okay, next, Mr. Secretary, the consent agenda.
Board of Education approval is recommended for the items listed on the consent agenda, which include April 17, 2023 board agenda, the minutes from the study session on Monday, March 20, 2023, the minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, March 20, 2023, and the check register dated March 1st through March 31st, 2023.
Support.
Okay, we have a recommended action by Secretary Amon, supported by Trustee Saba, that the Board of Education approval is recommended for the items listed on the consent agenda, which include the April 17th, 2023 board agenda, the minutes from the study session on Monday, March 20, 2023, the minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, March 20, 2023, and the check register dated March 1st through March 31st, 2023. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Board Brightener. Dr. Masalam?
Thank you, Madam President, Board of Education. I'd like to invite up Mr. Rashid Baydoun. He is going to talk to us about how our students are actually going to explain to us how we are a district that is inclusive and we support one another.
Hello, Dr. Massam and Crestwood School Board members. We are the Student Council from Hillcrest Elementary, and we can't wait to tell you all about the cool things we did this year to make our school even better and help people who need it.
One thing we did this year was sell hot cocoa during the holidays to raise money for local charities. We also helped people affected by the earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Our Student council meets every other Wednesday, and we like to talk about the good things we've done and what we can do better.
As student council members, our role is to address the concerns we have and find solutions. We really wanted more recess time, so instead of just complaining, Mr. Baidoon taught us to be problem solvers. With his help, we did research and wrote a proposal to show Ms. Saad, our principal. We provided evidence that more time to play outside would help us do better in school and behave better too. We learned a valuable lesson that it's important to work with our teachers and Ms. Saad to find solutions so we can all win. Last week, we did something special for Autism Awareness and Students with Special Needs Awareness Month. At lunchtime, we asked our friends at Hillcrest to take a pledge to be kind and include everyone. This was part of the Special Olympics Spread the Word to End the R Word campaign. We all talked about how to be kind and welcoming to students with special needs and signed a big banner to show our support. This was especially important to me because my brother has autism, so being kind and welcoming would make me and my family very happy.
We want to invite all the board members and district administrators to take the pledge with us to be kind and stop using the R word. We are so grateful to Ms. Saad, our principal, and Mr. Baidoon, our advisor, for helping us make a difference at Hillcrest Elementary. Thank you.
I think we have one more.
One more?
You want to hand the microphone off to...
As student council members, our role is to address the concerns we have to find solutions. We really wanted more recess time, so instead of just complaining, Mr. Baidoon taught us to be problem solvers. With his help, we did research and wrote a proposal to show Mrs. Saad, our principal. We provided evidence that more time to play outside would help us do better in school and behave better too. We learned a valuable lesson that it's important to work with our teachers and Mrs. Saad to find solutions so we can all win.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
So, Madam President, with us here, this wonderful group and their parents, and I know they have some of their siblings, and Mrs. Saad, who's been here since 5:30, so thank you, Mrs. Saad. We have Lily Shihab, you want to step forward to say? And we have Adam Rizka. Where's Adam? Well, everybody see who you are? Muhammad Azad Alawi. We have Muhammad Wahab. And we have Shelby Kerr. So great job.
Thank you guys very much. So I have a question. Can you guys turn around and face the audience, and then maybe we can get a picture with you guys? Why don't you?
Can I ask a quick question?
Okay. Yes.
How did you succeed with getting more recess time? Not yet, but you're working on it. Way to go. That's what I would do. There you go.
Also, I'm not sure if you heard him say, but Adam Riska did invite you all to pledge by signing. I'm sorry? So one of our students, Adam, did ask that you, if you agree to spread kindness and be welcoming and, agree not to use the R word, if you would please sign, and then you would get a little sticker, right, that one of the student council members will give you, right? Wow. And so they did this also all of last week during lunch. The student council members spoke to the various students and explained to them, what this initiative was, and if they agreed to spread kindness and not use the R word, that they would pledge by signing their names. And so that's why we have all those names up there. So thank you.
You guys did great.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Baidoon, for your hard work, and Nassim, Ms. Saad from Hillcrest, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
think everybody signed and got their stickers?
I didn't get my sticker.
No? Okay, we'll get you one.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Way to go.
Thank you.
Proud of you,
Okay,
guys.
thank you guys. You can have a seat. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, next on the agenda, we have our business report. Ms. Morgan?
Thank you. First item on the report is approval of requisitions. The attached list of requisitions are items the buildings or departments would like to purchase for their upcoming needs. The requisitions have gone through all the appropriate approval processes and have been approved by administration for purchase. In addition, there are funds available to make these purchases. Once the requisitions are approved, the purchase orders will be sent out.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabah.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the requisitions per attachment 5A1. Support.
Okay, we have a recommended action by Trustee Sabah, supported by Trustee Amen, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the requisitions per attachment 5A1. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Thank you. Number 2, approval of confirming purchase orders. The attached confirming purchase orders are items that needed to be processed prior to the board approval. The items are staff reimbursements and miscellaneous supplies.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Williamson.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the confirming purchase orders for attached 5A2.
Support.
Okay, we have a recommended action by Trustee Williamson, supported by Trustee Sabah, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the confirming purchase orders per attachment 5A2. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Thank you. Number 3, approval of cooperative agreement with Livonia Public Schools. Each year, the Board of Education is asked to renew our annual cooperative program agreement for the Crestwood School District students to receive career technical education services at the Livonia Career Technical Center. The payment for services amounts reflects the state foundation allowance for the 2023-24 school year.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabah.
recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the cooperative education program agreement with Livonia Career Technical Centers for the 2023-2024 school year. See attachment 5A3. Support.
Okay, recommended action by Trustee Sabah, supported by Trustee Amen, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the cooperative education program agreement with Livonia Career Technical Center for the 2023-2024 school year. See attachment 5A3. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Number 4, award of Crestwood High School Field Building Project. On March 20th, 2023, Crestwood administration issued an RFP for Crestwood High School Field Building. A mandatory pre-bid meeting was held on March 21st, 2023, and sealed bids were submitted on April 4th, 2023. The district received bids from 3 companies for the field building project. Post-bid interviews were conducted, references were contacted, and the bid submissions were reviewed and evaluated. The Crestwood administration would like recommend the Axiom Construction Service Group, LLC, be awarded the Crestwood High School Field Building Project. The bid for the project was $2,851,000.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabah.
recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education award Axiom Construction Services Group LLC the Crestwood High School Field Building Project. Support.
Recommended action by Trustee Sabah, supported by Trustee Amen, that the Crestwood Board of Education award Axiom Construction Services Group, LLC, the Crestwood High School Field Building Project. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Okay, so 1 opposed. Trustee Barry. Motion carries.
Thank you. Number 5, approval of out-of-country trip. Crestwood High School would like to provide the opportunity for the French and Spanish students to travel to Paris, France, and Barcelona, Spain. The trip will provide students the opportunity to visit countries that have been learning about and immerse themselves in the language and culture. This will allow them to enhance their foreign language skills and create unforgettable experiences.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabah.
recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the out-of-country trip to France and Spain as outlined in attachment 5A5.
Support.
Okay, recommended action by trustee Sabah, supported by trustee Williamson, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the out-of-country trip to France and Spain as outlined in attachment 5A5. Any discussion?
Yes.
Trustee Sabah.
This,
I have a question, too.
This is it. This is what this is all about. Whoever set this up, thank you. We could not give these kids better life experiences than things like this. I wish I could go with them, but, I mean, obviously I can't, but this is fantastic. Thank you.
Wholeheartedly agree. Trustee Barry?
Yeah, I wanted to just ask about the volunteers or the chaperones. How many?
I believe
And
it's.
how many students are going?
Well, the students have to sign up, but let me go to that page because I don't have it memorized, so I apologize.
I know that.
They're expecting 6 to 24 students to go, so there would be one chaperone for every 6 students.
So it's just teachers, not parents, or?
Most likely, it's the 2 foreign language teachers and other Crestwood High School staff, yes.
Okay, and what's the liability against the district? God forbid something happens, because I know that.
There's
with the
liability
previous
insurance
board-
that's purchased through the company, so it's on the company that we're doing the travel with.
Okay, so we have no accountability, God forbid something happens.
Well, we always have
something's on-
accountability,
I
so
mean,
there's-
nothing comes back on us, correct? Because I know that that was a problem that we were worried about in the past.
So it says for more information on insurance, safety, and more, you can click on this site here, which is the EF
Right.
Tours.
I'm just wanting to make sure from our business manager that nothing comes back on us.
Well, I can't do that
I'm-
disclaimer because there's always that option that something happens, God forbid, and the parents attempt to come back on the school district, or the whatever happens attempts to come back on the school district. However, with the insurance, it will go through there first, but it doesn't mean that we won't be named in anything that happens. So I can't make you that promise.
Thank you.
Okay. All those in favor, any more discussion, actually? All right, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much. That's all that I have for today.
All right. Next, we have our personnel report. Dr. Lazar?
Okay. The only action item currently on the personnel report is approval of a leave of absence for Ms. Tina Goodwin. Ms. Goodwin, head custodian at Hillcrest Elementary, is requesting an unpaid leave of absence for up to 1 year due to medical purposes. Her return will be contingent upon her release from medical restrictions.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabah?
recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the leave of absence request for Tina Goodwin for up to 1 year.
Okay, we have a recommended action by trustee Sabah, supported by trustee Baydoun, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the leave of absence request for Tina Goodwin for up to 1 year. Any discussion?
Yes. Just make sure we support her any way we can.
Yep.
Please. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Superintendent's report.
Before we move on to the superintendent's report, I do have a rather unexpected and lighthearted update to share with you all this evening. Today we have a special visit. We had a special visitor join us at the central office. I'm delighted to report that none other than Mr. Gary the Snail graced us with his presence. Gary expressed interest in joining our team, and we had a productive meeting to discuss his potential employment at Crestwood. Now, before you ask, we have not submitted Gary's name to the board for approval just yet. You see, we're still waiting on the results of his background check and fingerprinting. Admittedly, we've encountered a few challenges in this process, given Harry's unique physiology. Rest assured, we will keep you informed of Gary's progress and ensure that all necessary procedures are followed. In the meantime, I encourage you to join us for Crestwood Theater's production of SpongeBob the Musical, where you can see Gary and his friends in action. Before we conclude, I have one final update. Naturally, we couldn't let Gary leave without a proper welcome, so we are going to present him with his honorary employee badge.
I'm like, it's Gary.
Thank you for your time and have a great evening.
Thank you. How does he get a badge without approval, though? I'm just joking.
He's got his picture on it. We haven't given him access yet, so the badge won't open anything until he's cleared.
SpongeBob was his reference check.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Williamson. Superintendent's report, Dr. Mosallam.
Okay, first time ever, I have a longer report than personnel and business. All right, so we have a few action items. First action item, Madam President, Board, is individual school boundary recommendation. One of our goals has been to eliminate the overflow situation wherein elementary students are bused to schools that are not their neighborhood home school. With the elementary construction projects adding 12 classrooms to our elementary schools, and with the individual school boundary change, we'll be able to accomplish this and help reestablish a homeschool mode. The boundary change would affect Kinloch and Highview Elementary with no change to Hillcrest Elementary.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabah.
recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the individual school boundary recommendation as in attachment 7A1 to begin in the 2023-2024 school year.
Okay, we have a recommended action by Trustee Sabah, supported by Vice President Baidoon, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the individual school boundary recommendation as in attachment 7A1 to begin in the 2023-2024 school year. Any discussion?
I just want to say that this is something that's going to help alleviate a lot of the traffic at the different buildings and bring down the classroom size, the numbers, which is going to be beneficial to all students attending those buildings. And thank you to the administration for finally putting this together.
Thank you.
Thank you. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, motion carries.
As with our consistent and constant curriculum review, we're going to have some curriculum changes coming as the years go on. So we have some new course proposals. The first one is the African American History A and B. The major purpose of this course is to develop an understanding of the role and contributions of African Americans to the growth and development of the United States. The course offers opportunities to examine the historical significance of African Americans from African origins through present times. The course would cover the slave trade through the present day.
I'm going to go through all of them.
Oh, my apologies, yes. AP Physics. In AP Physics, students learn about the foundational principles of physics as they explore Newtonian mechanics, work, energy, and power, mechanical waves and sound, and introductory simple circuits. Students complete hands-on laboratory work to investigate phenomena. The third, Introduction to Energy. Introduction to Energy will provide background information and hands-on experiments to explore the different forms of energy and how energy is transformed from one form to another. Students will explore transformations focusing on kinetic and potential energy, heat, light, motors, batteries, and electromagnetism with hands-on explorations and emphasize the scientific process, energy sources, electricity generation, and more. And finally, environmental science. In environmental science, students will focus on the Earth spheres and their interrelationships, which include atmosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, and pedosphere. This course is hands-on, and students get real-world experience in investigating the relationships in the world around them.
Madam Chair?
Trustee Baidoon.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approves the new courses as listed in 7B1, 7B2, 7B3, and 7B4 to be placed on the schedule for the upcoming 23-24 school year.
Support.
Okay. Recommended action that the Crestwood Board of Education approves the new courses as listed in 7B1, 7B2, 7B3, and 7B4 to be placed on the schedule for the upcoming 2023-2024 school year. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And finally, Madam President, thank you. Informational items first, board policy, second reading, 1,000 administration, 3,000 professional staff templates. The Board of Education, Crestwood Administration reviewed board policy 1,000 administration and 3,000 professional staff templates on March 6th, March 20th, and today, April 17th, 2023. This is a second reading of 1,000 administration, 3,000 professional staff templates as presented in attachments 7C1. Second, board policy first reading 2,000 program templates. The Board of Education Crestwood administrators reviewed board policy 2,000 program templates on March 20th and today, April 17, 2023. This is the first reading of 2,000 program templates as presented in 7C2. And then my final commentary, Madam President and community, is first, I would like to wish everyone an Eid Mubarak. Our schools are off this Friday and coming Monday in view of the Eid holiday. I want to wish all of our families a safe and happy holiday and joyful times. I also want to wish, and I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter and Passover weekend. I know that just previously passed. And my last piece of commentary, Madam President and board and community, is, and it's something that I just keep repeating every time, is please talk to your children about safe driving. Please. Do not allow your children to get behind the wheel of a car if you see them ever not driving safe. There are too many of our young men and young women driving recklessly in our neighborhoods, on the freeways, and not only are they putting themselves in danger, but they're putting others in danger. So for this Eid holiday, we don't want to have to go to anyone's funeral. We don't want to have to go to see anyone in the hospital. I know that's grim, but it's the reality. Let's enjoy this holiday. Let's have a peaceful holiday, and hopefully everyone enjoys their time. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go to board commentary. Trustee Sabo.
Is there public comment?
Oh, is there public comment? I'm sorry. Nope.
I'd like to echo the Ramadan Mubarak, Eid Mubarak to everyone celebrating this joyous month. A belated happy Passover and happy Easter to all those who celebrated. And I'm going to get on my soapbox again real quick. Over the weekend, my son had a sporting event that he took part in on a team. And I realized something, that we sit here and we talk about how often we want parents to get involved at the high school level. And parents aren't as involved as they used to be. It's disheartening to see that 10 to 14-year-olds don't have parents watching them in their sports either. I'm not trying to raise a society or change a mindset or tell people how to live their lives, but I can tell you one thing. My eldest is 19. I didn't miss one of his games, and that is one of my greatest accomplishments as a father in supporting my child, aside from obviously pushing education on him, giving him morals, teaching him right from wrong, always being there as a father and then eventually as a friend. These years go by real quick, folks. Don't miss out on this. When you have 14 players and 3 or 4 sets of parents sitting there watching, it's just so disheartening. It's heartbreaking for these kids when the parents aren't even there to pick them up after the game. And I'm not judging people. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but please, they grow up so quick, guys. I can't stress that enough. It just bothers me. I know I keep talking about it, but please be a part of these kids' lives. You will regret it eventually when they grow up. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'd like to also congratulations to the robotics team for going to the Worlds.
Yes.
So that is such a great accomplishment. I can congratulate them. And they will be looking for donations. I don't have the information to give you, but if you check the district website, I'm sure they'll have ways to donate to them. And I also like to mention that the Crestwood play is coming up. It's SpongeBob the Musical. It is May 6th, 12th, 13th, and I'm sorry, they have this really set up. It's May 7th, 12th, and 13th at 7, but May 7th they have a matinee at 3 p.m. So please come support them. They've been working really hard. It's definitely kids friendly, and it should be a great show. Thank you.
Thank you.
I echo David's comments, and of course, Eid Mubarak to everybody celebrating, and hopefully everybody has a safe holiday break, and that's it.
Thank you. Trustee Amy.
Also, would like to wish everybody a happy Eid Ramadan Mubarak. Congratulations to the robotics team, and I believe we had a student ice skater, Jenna Hyder, who took 4th in states, I believe.
3rd in one category, and overall her team took 6th, but she's the freshman.
Yeah, so I'd like to congratulate her, which is a great job, well done. She was skating with Dearborn Unified. And also congratulations to, I believe we had a few seniors who were looking at gentleman named Ali Harb with the scholarship offers that he has, and also, I think I'm going to butcher her name, Jenna Sala. That was right?
So,
Who also, with her, the scholarship offers that are, it's just amazing to see our kids getting these offers from Ivy League schools. I'm sorry, Coach. Mansour also, Adrian, full ride scholarship to Adrian. So congratulations to all of them. Very proud of them, and so many other students who are getting these scholarships to Ivy League schools. It's great to see our Crestwood kids getting on the map right now. So.
Excellent. Trustee Baidu?
For sure, Eid Mubarak and happy Easter and Passover. Yeah, so the one of the biggest ones I had here also was Jenna Haidar, not only placing in states, but this past weekend in the tri-state meet, she took 3 first-place medals. So congratulations to her. She brought a sport that Crestwood never had before, right, as being a part of a team. So congratulations to her and the Dearborn Unified team. And then, you know, going back to all the construction work and everything going on around the school, really all the schools except Riverside, we have construction going on. Definitely beware of, you know, anything lying around. You know, everything's caged. I know everything's fenced in. If you're curious like me, don't do it. But just there's a lot of debris going around, and just be careful and be safe around our schools. But I'm honestly excited because now I see it to where before it was just a pile of dirt, and now it's becoming a reality that we've been talking about all these months. So I just want to say thank you to everybody involved, and thank you to the board. I think it's going to be just awesome.
Thank you. I would like to wish everybody a Eid Mubarak as well. You know, I hope everybody had a beautiful and blessed month. I wish you all a wonderful year ahead. I wanted to congratulate Crestwood High School. They have a new club there called the Amity Foundation Club, and I wanted to thank those students. I know Hala Alawiya was intricate in putting that together, and I think it's a wonderful thing. I hope many students can join. The Amity Foundation gets a lot of support from students in the district, and they're always willing to come out and help families in need, and I just think that's so commendable. So congratulations to them. And I think that's it.
Madam Chair, I have a question for Dr. Masalam.
Sure.
Dr. Masalam, how many students, seniors, were accepted into Ivy League or obviously top-tier universities?
So off the top of my head, which is something we're going to present to the board later, we have, I know, over 20 who have been accepted into Ann Arbor. We have 3 Harvard, Yale, 1 Yale, MIT, Cornell. That's just off the top of my head.
Johns Hopkins?
Johns Hopkins, yes. And then there's other major universities that they've been accepted to, scholarships.
How big is the senior class?
What are we at? About 3, 4?
So about
360.
10% practically of our seniors are going to top-tier universities around the country, being U of M is one of them. I'm not.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there's still, offers are still coming in.
It's just phenomenal. I want to congratulate you guys on such a great job and holding everybody accountable to do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay.
Move to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Trustee Barry.
Support.
Supported by Trustee Baydoun. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Have a great night.
Thank you, everyone.
Eid Mubarak,
Thank you.
guys.
Eid Mubarak, you guys.
Anybody want flyers to hand out?